Deep inside the rocky mountain, hidden away from sunlight, lay a small, rough stone. It was gray, uneven, and ordinary. Whenever miners passed by, their eyes skipped over it. Travelers would crush it underfoot without notice. Every day, the stone compared itself to the jewels it heard about. Diamonds that sparkled in crowns, rubies admired by queens, emeralds treasured in temples. I am nothing, it thought, just a dull rock, forgotten in the dust. At night, as the moonlight fell softly on the mountain, the stone often dreamed, "If only I could shine. If only someone would see me as special." But each morning, reality returned. It lay hidden in darkness, unheard and unseen. One evening, when the winds whistled through the cliffs, the mountain spoke. "Little one, why do you weep?" The stone answered bitterly, "Because I am worthless. Others sparkle, others are admired, but I am doomed to remain invisible." The mountain's voice was steady. "You too can shine, but are you willing to face fire, pressure, and pain?" The stone trembled. "Why must I suffer to shine?" The mountain replied, "Because only through struggle does your true self emerge. Comfort keeps you hidden, pain sets you free." Not long after, miners arrived. Their hammers struck the cliffs. Rocks shattered, dust filled the air. When their pickaxe hit the little stone, it cried out in agony, "Why must I be broken? Why is life so cruel?" But the mountain whispered, "Endure, little one. Trust the journey." The stone was carried away, tossed into a cart among many others. Some rocks were strong, others cracked under pressure. The stone shivered with fear. The stones were thrown into a furnace. Flames roared, heat scorched every surface. The little stone thought it would be destroyed. "This is the end," it whispered. "I will burn into ashes." But something unexpected happened. As the fire consumed the outer layers, the stone felt its dullness melting away. Hidden within, something faint and beautiful began to stir. A glow that it had never known before. Could this be me? The stone wondered. After the fire, the stones were inspected. Many were discarded, but one craftsman's eyes stopped on the little stone. "This one has potential," he said, picking it up carefully. The stone trembled with fear. Potential? What did that mean? The craftsman began his work. With sharp tools, he struck the stone again and again. Shards flew, pieces broke away. Each cut was sharp and painful. "Why are you hurting me?" the stone cried. The craftsman smiled softly. "Because within you lies something the world must see. To reveal it, the unnecessary must fall away." Days turned into weeks. The stone endured fire, hammer, and endless cuts. Each day it grew weaker, yet something inside grew stronger. One morning, when the craftsman polished it and lifted it into the sunlight, the stone gasped. It was no longer rough and gray. It had become a diamond, brilliant, radiant, scattering colors into the air. The stone whispered in awe, "Was this always within me?" And the mountain's voice echoed once more, "Yes, you always carried the light within." But only belief and endurance could set it free. The diamond was placed in a crown, admired by kings and queens. People marveled at its brilliance, never knowing the pain it had endured. But the diamond remembered. It remembered the darkness, the fire, the hammer, the cuts, and it knew, without them, it would still be lying unseen in the dust. Pain was not my enemy, it thought. It was my teacher. We all begin like the stone, ordinary, unnoticed, doubting ourselves. But every struggle, every hardship, every painful cut in life is shaping us.